So we have Suhel Seth with us today. He's an actor and author, and we know him as a marketing maven as well. He addressed a session here in collaboration with the Springdale Senior School, where he directly talked with students, parents, and issues ranging from building personal brands to parenting tips as well. So we have him here. Let's get to know him better. So your discussion here had a lot of themes, and it was like an open discussion. I would want to first begin. Do you think you were very brutal and you were very honest and witty in your interaction here? Do you think that India today is ready for such kind of honesty?
Of course it is. I think India has always been ready for honesty. It is up to the Indian. We keep blaming governments, we blame the so-called system. We make up that system. So I believe India has an enormous place for honesty. It will always have it because, as I said, we are a civilization legacy. We understand that discourse must have elements of agreement and disagreement without being disagreeable. So I'm a great believer that India has always been open to opinions laced in diversity, and it will continue to do so.
And then talking about civilizations, you mentioned at the stage, on stage as well, about Iran and India. One of these last civilizations. And Egypt, yes. Current situation in Iran, and how do you reflect upon India's role in kind of bringing up, maybe intervening?
I've said this publicly. I think Narendra Modi's leadership qua diplomacy has been first rate. India has played the role that, we used to earlier use, sobriquets for non-aligned. I think India has done admirably well from a diplomatic perspective. You've got a good prime minister with his head on his shoulders. You've got a great foreign minister. And I think it's a proven fact that India has actually come out of this unscathed. And that's very creditable.
And do we actually wait for that Punjabi tweet from Donald Trump? Because you tweeted a few days back.
I hope he does. But, Donald Trump is such an ace idiot. I don't know if he will ever do it.
I would like to just close up with by asking you about your Punjabi legacy and roots here in Amritsar. What I know of is, of course, there is a gallery dedicated to your parents as well at the Partition Museum. Could you please tell us more about that?
When Kishwar and her late husband Meghna met me, they said we're doing something for the Partition Museum, and I said I would like to set up a gallery in my parents' name. My father had passed, but my mother was alive. And we came here for the inauguration. It's there, and it's a good thing. For me, again, the partition is not about sorrow. It's about resilience, rejuvenation, recalibration, and coming back up again.
So this was Suhel Seth here in Amritsar today. The report was by Neha Saini, along with camera person Vishal Kumar.